Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today is the battle, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do the results. So the last video, which will be up here, I replaced the head in the Dewalt 735 planer and put a Helical head in, and I was going to do a head-to-head between that one and my, what is it, okay. It's the Cx13HC. I thought it was 509 or 502. I don't know where those numbers came from. Oh, that's why. 509 is my drum sander. Alright, now I know where that came from. So, in the Craftex planer, which has been a very solid machine, the finishes sometimes are not the greatest, and I know with this one it has a better finish. Machines are pretty similar. They're both 13-inch capacity. They're both 6-inch tall. They both have 2 gears. So I bought one mainly because it was on sale, and it was a really good sale, and I almost never see them on this kind of sale, so that's why I bought it. And then I decided, well, since I have it, instead of just flipping it, which I thought I should, I'll put a Helical head in it and I'll replace my other planer with this one, because I know from everyone else talking that it's a very good planer. So that's what I'm doing. The differences in the Helical heads are as follows. So the Craftex Helical head I bought for $780 all in. That's Canadian. It comes with 24 carbide Helical head. The difference is these carbides can only be changed twice. They can be rotated 180 degrees, and that's it. I haven't looked at the bits themselves to find out why they're not four-sided, but I thought it was kind of weird that it's only 2-sided carbides. But regardless, where this one, the Dewalt with the brand new Helical head in it, has 40 four-sided carbide heads, and I will show you the difference between the patterns. Probably do a camera shot from underneath with the thing on it. Yeah. So the one is more of a, the Dewalt has more of a spiral shape on it, where the Craftex is more of a spacing. So instead of having a spiral where everything's covered, this one has a spacing. So you got one here, you got one here, you got one here, and I believe it goes around that way. Don't quote me on it, I'm gonna look. So today we're going to put some wood in it. We're gonna planer. We are going to see what she does, and I believe the Dewalt's gonna come up on top, which should, because of the amount of carbides. We'll see. So let's get going. So like I told you before, this is the Dewalt. This is how it's like a spiral pattern. Please don't do this with it plugged in. And it's really cool when it runs. I really enjoy that part. But this is the pattern for that. So that's the Dewalt, and this is the Craftex, where it is spacing. It's just spaced out. It's not in a spiral pattern. It's just spaced out so that way it covers everything when it spins. I believe the RPMs are exactly the same. So they both have a 10,000 RPM. They both have 2 gears right here. Pretty much put them in gear when they're running. The one thing I'm not a big fan of in this one is this is all closed in. So if your dust collection gets clogged up or something happens, or even just over time, a lot of stuff just likes collecting over here and on top. So when you bring this down, you have just a big fuzzy gooey mess of stuff. I don't like that. I do like the fact that the dust port is on the side, so there is no issue of propping it up or the Dewalt, it's off the back, so you have to prop it up so that way your material runs out with no issues. Same with the cord. Actually, the cord I don't really care, it kind of go wherever. This one's all open, so when you're running it, whatever's extra will come out the side. Easier to clean up. So they both have their flaws. This one has more flaws, but I think it's a very good entry level planer for someone that has a price tag, or that has a budget in mind. Because these planers aren't cheap. So the Craftex I bought for $780 all in with the helical head already installed. The Dewalt I bought $525 with a discount and was on sale. I bought it at Lowe's. I don't think it's on sale anymore. Plus they have a discount, some rewards thing, so I got a discount on top of that. And then the helical head itself was $550 shipped. $550 all in, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I put the link in the bottom as what head I'm using. I'm not using a Helix, I'm using a ShearTech. They're pretty much the same exact thing. The Helix I couldn't get, and their shipping was $100 and something bucks to get it here, where this one I think it was $30 to ship it here. Big difference. So I went the ShearTech instead. We will put some of this wood in. I believe this is ash. If it's not, somebody will let me know. This is like dunnage that was at my work. So I'm going to put it through its paces and see what the finishes look like, and give you my overall. Is it worth the money to upgrade the Dewalt? Now mind you, at full price the Dewalt is $900 plus the head, so you're talking almost $1,500 for a lunchbox planer. So for half that price, well, not even half that price, you could have the Craftex, which is a good planer. It has pretty good finishes, but for half the price. So you decide. So I'm going to hook everything up and see what the finishes look like. It's a little less snipe. This one I have to battle with snipe. That's why I made this, but I made it for both of them. And when you're bringing this down, you hear that? The bearings aren't exactly what you would call top notch. Again, it's still a good machine, but I'm leaning more on the Dewalt than anything else just because I put the effort into this one. So I will let you hear this one run. as you heard, both planers in action. The other problem that I just thought about with the Craftex is sometimes when I take heavy cuts, number one, the machine, it sounds like it's just beating the crap out of it. And the second thing is I have to go back at the same height and take another cut through, because sometimes it just doesn't want to clear it all out, or sometimes it just doesn't cut to the... I don't take huge cuts. Like the biggest cut I take is probably a 1/16. I don't like beating the crap out of my machines. But you heard both of them. This one, or the Dewalt, runs exceptionally smooth even when doing a decent cut. I think those extra 16 carbides help clear out, number one, the crap. There's not much as far as debris. In between cuts, when you exit, a little bit gets pushed down onto the tables. A little bit more was pushed down on the Craftex than the Dewalt. So both of them, you still have crap. The Dewalt, the difference is it's easier to clean up. So a little air, where the Craftex, it takes a little bit more to get it to that point. Yeah, some of those reasons. Now, I have planed a lot of stuff with that Craftex. A lot of stuff. And it has come through pretty well. The finishes are pretty good. You can't see it on camera, but I can feel it. Same settings. So I'm still at the faster setting, not the finish setting. And the Dewalt had an easier time getting through this and had it left a better finish. And again, I attributed that to the spiral, a true helical, and the fact that there's 16 more carbides to take away the stuff, where Craftex has the 24 and it's more of a stagger pattern sort of deal. Now, for the money, the Craftex, very good machine. If I didn't get this Dewalt on sale, I wouldn't have got it. There's no way I'm paying $900 for a Dewalt planer and then spending another $500 or $600, whatever it is, to upgrade it to a helical head. Because I got it on sale, that's why I did it. So take it as you may, but it's gonna replace the Craftex. I'm gonna clean the other one up and put it on. So I hope you guys like this little head-to-head battle. They're both good, but one edged out a little bit more. For the money, the Craftex, very, very, very good machine. Will do everything. It will. It is a huge upgrade to a knife head. So most of the Dewalts, Rigid, Makita, all of them that has a lunchbox planers have knives. So this is a gigantic upgrade for the price point, opposed to a knife, 3-knife head. I don't like them 3-knife head. I never have, because all it takes is one little, and where the carbides, after a while, all you got to do is just turn them 90 degrees and off you go. I don't understand why the Craftex you only get 2 sides. Maybe that's an upgrade. I don't know. So that is my head-to-head. The differences between the two machines. Yeah. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys subscribed. Leave me a comment. Do you have either machine? Did you do the upgrade to the Dewalt? Do you like the Craftex? I like the Craftex, but I think it was time for a change. Time for an upgrade. Something that I don't have to do multiple passes on the same height. So that could be just attributed to the fact that I probably need to change my carbides around. That might be it. But anyways, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.